What up, Vibe Tribe? It's me, Salia, Saliamarie1243, your fairy tarot sister. I left my wand in my house. I'm not going to go get it because I've already forgotten like 3 things and had to go back. Not doing it again. As you can see, today we outside. We're doing things a little bit different. I was just really feeling called to sit outside, but I also wanted to make some content for you guys, so I figured why not do both? So forgive any noises going on. This is the first time. If you guys like this, whole reading outside, videos outside, let me know. I would love to do one at the beach eventually. But beware that I can't control the noise. If it gets to be too much, just, I don't know, let me know. Maybe in the future I could do like a microphone or something like that, and we will see how it goes. I was going to do a past life reading, but I don't know, Spirit was kind of telling me that's not the vibe we on. So we are going to just do a general spirit guide message, whatever your guides need you to know at this time. If you guys are brand new to my channel, hi, I'm Salia. I am a psychic, medium, channel, intuitive, tarot reader extraordinaire, stepping into those gifts. If any of that stuff kind of interests you, this is probably the place for you. We're just a collective of people who are growing together on our spiritual journey. I teach mentorship classes. I do personal readings. Everything is now on my website. I will list that link down below. You can go there, find out a little bit more about me, and book all your teams, your workshops, and things like that. Okay, so let's get into it. The piles are going to be a little bit different. Usually I do crystals, but today this is going to be pile 1. If you're brand new, you don't know how this works, you can go ahead, get into a meditative state, take some deep breaths, sit with yourself, pay attention to the way your body is feeling and reacting to these objects. If you guys feel like picking more than one pile for your reading, that's more than welcome. Just use your own discernment, right? So pile 1, this is Desert Sage. Big old bundle of desert sage. Okay. Pile 2. This amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful amethyst geode. My first geode. Very pretty. And then number 3, pile 3 is this sage. Sage. This is not sage, child. This is sweetgrass. Okay, so whichever one of those suits your fancy, there will be timestamps down in the description, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. Let's do this. Let's see what your ancestors, your angels, and your spirit guides have to say. I'm channeling. I see a caterpillar. So I feel like you might have recently gotten over like a stage of something, and you are starting to be completely new at something else. Okay. Interesting. Your oracle card here, we have the right way. It says learning to create what you desire, which sounds a lot like manifestation to me. So some of you guys are probably stepping into this place where you're trying to understand, or starting to understand with that caterpillar, like exactly what manifestation is and what it is that you want to manifest, like what that even means and how to get it. Maybe you guys are getting a lot better at it, especially with this crown. It's just showing like I really see somebody kind of understanding their power, it seems like, and I feel like manifestation is part of that as well. So let's see what else we get from the tarot. The star card popped out, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, bye. Ace of Pentacles, star card, I'm going to take them. Spirits is chatting. They chatting. What do we got? Let's get a couple more. The Magician. Okay, what did I tell you? This is, okay, not the wind. Hi, Spirit. Hello. This is about manifestation. I feel like this story is telling me all about manifestation. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Magician. What else do we need to know about these manifestations? This journey that pile 1 is currently on. The Knight of Wands. Holy crap. This is a really, really good spread. Okay, so what we have here for you. Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles a lot of times can be seen as an opportunity. If you guys have not come across this opportunity yet, you are about to. This could be an opportunity in a lot of different ways. This could be money. This could be love. This could be friendship. This could be career. You know, there are so many different ways that it could resonate with you. But just know, if you have not already, you are really coming into some big opportunities. I feel like maybe there are multiple, but there is one that kind of stands out among the rest. And I feel like you were being asked to kind of keep your eye out for this and be able to recognize it and almost be prepared for when that comes in. Some of us, what we tend to do a lot of times is like, we'll manifest something and then we forget it, right? Because that's like the good way to manifest, is like, you know, set it, forget it. But we almost forget it so much that once it comes around, we're like, oh shoot, I forgot that I even manifested that. But with the star coming in, this could also be some healing, but this could also be like a very long time dream or wish that you have had maybe since childhood that is coming through. Like, you are finally, I saw somebody putting on glasses and like then everything just got clearer. Like, everything is starting to make sense for you. Do you see that? Did you see the butterfly? I know y'all saw that butterfly. Ooh, okay. I feel like you are bursting out your cocoon, okay? Hold on, let me get and see what, because they showed me a caterpillar and then a butterfly. So what is the message here with the caterpillar and then the butterfly showing up? Okay, this feels like fast movement then. Like I said, something is coming in quick, and that makes so much sense too with this Knight of Wands, because this Knight of Wands is very quick energy. The Knight of Wands is super, super fast. The Knight of Wands is the fastest knight, I'd say. And the knight can also bring news. The knight is intuitive as well. So this might also be you kind of intuitively or psychically understanding a little bit more. And like, I just feel like really tuning into your power, really just like flourishing. I'm almost getting like this sense of like flourishing that is happening for you. And these manifestations coming in, but I feel like the caution or the message here that Spirit is wanting you to keep in mind, not these mosquito bites. Where did that, okay. Maybe they're telling you not to get distracted. Okay. I really feel like with the Magician, the thing that I love about the Magician card is this is somebody who knows what the hell they doing. Can I say that on YouTube? I think I can. This is somebody who knows what the hell they doing, right? This is someone who is, there is somebody watching me from the porch. And that's a message. You guys know that everything that happens in a reading is a message. So I would say that maybe you have a lot of people watching you on your path. Maybe you have a lot of people who are, you know, it's almost like maybe they're holding their breath to kind of see what you do. But I feel like you are going to pull it off. Whatever this is, you are going to pull it off. And the people watching you could even be yourself. It could even be, you know, your past self or your future self. Like, what's she going to do? What's he going to do? You know, what I was saying before I saw that man is the Magician. What I really love about the Magician, this is somebody who gets whatever they want. This is someone who is a conduit. This is someone who understands their connection to the higher realms. They understand, you know, their crown chakra is very open. This is someone who understands the infinite possibilities of the universe. But this is also someone who is prepared, okay? All of the elements are included here in the Magician card, right? Pentacles, cups, swords, and the wand. Here's the wand back here. Okay, so that is like this sense of like alchemy, this sense of being prepared, this sense of having everything ready so that you are able to receive these things when they come in. Receive these manifestations that you have been asking for. This is a really good spread. What else do we need to know? I'm excited for you guys. Ooh. I'm excited for you guys to see what is coming up. Any more insight? Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. It kind of did a couple of like twirls and whirls, so I'm not really sure if it's upright or, you know, whatever, but I'm just gonna read it for how it is. I feel like you're getting over something. I feel like also like these manifestations that are coming in are also going to allow you to kind of get over something that maybe was really upsetting to you, something that really kind of sucked, because what I was focusing on the most was this bridge here in the background. And so it's like these manifestations are on the other side of the bridge, but I feel like this bridge is being given to you. It's being given to you so that you can get to what it is that you desire. What does that include? What is this? I want to know specifically for this pile, what preparations that includes for this pile. What do they need to know to be prepared for these situations that are happening? This is exciting. This is a really good pile. I'm interested to see how the rest of them go. King of Wands. For some reason, this King of Wands feels very almost defensive, protective. Okay. Let's clarify it. Let's clarify that. Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Devil. Exactly what I thought. Okay. So again, remember I said this King of Wands looks kind of defensive. Look at the King of Wands. The King of Wands is not sitting back on the throne very like lackadaisical like, right? King of Wands is kind of sitting up, almost, it's like ready to, this card feels very anticipation. Anticipatory? Is that a word? Is anticipatory a word? I think it is, right? Okay, I don't know. Somebody let me know. Anticipatory? No, yeah. Okay, but we have the Devil that came out as well. I feel like as you near this success, as you near these huge opportunities, again, look at how big this freaking coin is, right? Up in the sky. This is a tree. Hello? A tree? Think of a coin that's as big as a tree, right? That's representative of this opportunity that is coming to you. And with those big opportunities, with this big sense, I just heard spotlight. So some of you guys are kind of stepping into a spotlight in a way where maybe, again, all eyes are on you. Like you are kind of doing big things. But when that happens, you are very susceptible to energetic draining. You're very susceptible to these mosquitoes, like these one who's eating me up. Okay, I didn't plan for that. But I think what the message is for that in this reading is Spirit is letting you know you can prepare for that by protecting yourself energetically, okay? Preparing yourself, understanding that not everybody is your friend, okay? Understanding that there will be people who are wishing for your downfall, understanding that there will be people who cross your path who aren't necessarily supposed to be there for a long time, okay? Something my sister, I was just on the phone with my sister the other day, and that makes sense. She kept saying, she's like, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. I feel like some of those people that you are coming across, you are being asked to discern who it is and what it is, because it might not necessarily just be people, right? Who and what is there for a good time versus a long time, and who is there to help you build. I also kind of like, I posted something on Instagram very similar to this. If you guys are watching this around the same time that I posted, of course it's always timeless, so whenever you're seeing it. But I posted something on Instagram that talked about attracting people who are meant to contribute to your life in some way. People who are meant to really build your life instead of, people who don't necessarily add to it. That's definitely what you want. So I really feel like you are being asked to discern, because there might be some creepy energy around here, people who might not have your best in mind. And let me get a clarification on that, because I almost get this sense too where it's like, also don't be, I'm almost kind of getting like possibly full of yourself in a way, like you're needing to not, Spirit, can you clarify that? That card almost came out. Okay, what is, those two flew out. The Moon reversed, the Knight of Swords. Okay, that was a dragonfly. These bugs, the way that these bugs, dragonflies, I think are also about self-realization, like understanding yourself, going through these periods of change and growth. Wow, okay. So we have the Moon reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed. For some reason, this Knight of Swords feels like a lie. I feel like you are being asked not to kind of doubt yourself as you step into all of this. Don't doubt yourself and like what you are capable of, because I really feel like maybe you have played it small for a little while. And with these big dreams coming true, these big things that you are stepping into, this new chapter that you are beginning, I really feel like there are going to be some naysayers, and some of those naysayers might be in your own head. It might be your own ego, and I feel like they're going to slowly reveal themselves. It's slowly going to be something that is kind of like, look at this little swamp monster over here, kind of like creeping out of the woodworks as you go up. Like, just because you are gaining this opportunity and gaining this success and whatever it is that you are, doesn't mean that there won't be some doubt there. Doesn't mean that you won't have that voice that's telling you that you're going to fail. So when that comes up, you're needing to remember that you are in control, right? Remember that you are the magician. You are in control. You can be prepared. You can be prepared for this situation coming through, and that you can claim your, I heard, benefits and rights. So some of these things have been a long time coming. Some of these might be kind of like karmic balances that we have as well. Okay, I'm going to get one of these cards as well. I'm kind of just going off the hinges here. I didn't really have a plan for how many cards or whatever I was going to pull. So every reading might be a little bit different. We'll see how this goes. Let me know if you guys like this style of reading. If this is resonating for you, let me know down in the comments. Really helps so that more people like ourselves can see this content and get the messages that they need from Spirit. What do we need to know? The Healer. Interesting. Okay, so this could be my light worker pile. I know in the collective we have a lot of light workers, but this could be somebody, this could be what you're doing, this opportunity. That's what it could be here. And I kind of like this thing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a moon. Yeah, it might be a moon. But it kind of reminds me of that big old Ace of Pentacles that we had earlier, right? This feels very much like a renewal, very much like, you know, things from the past. For some reason, I just heard unearthed, and I'm seeing like, you know, something coming up from the dirt. So it really feels like coming out of the trenches in a way, like really, again, stepping into that power. And that's been a huge theme of, I know, my life and a lot of people in the collective, like just understanding ourselves. So you might be kind of like looking into shamanism or looking into, you know, healing practices, Reiki, you know, tarot, divination. Like you might be doing those types of things, and people might be kind of like looking to you to receive this healing. I also see this eye on this card, and it makes me think something about like your third eye being wide open. So I really feel like maybe you are kind of okay, I just heard channeling. Yeah, so maybe you guys are even channeling a lot of like messages for yourself. I would say pay attention to your dreams. If you guys have not already watched my video on the clairs, definitely watch that, so that you can improve your clairs and you are able to understand the way to speak with your guides to get whatever other guidance you're needing. Okay, this is so good. Okay, I'm going to end with this. So this is confirmation. I just saw 777. So that could be a confirmation. I just saw 44. That could also be a confirmation. Oops. Whew. Flew out. We have pushed to the surface. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 27. Push to the surface. It says you may have become complacent. Ooh. You may be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. This is funny because I do feel like some of you guys can feel this like energy, all this buildup, and maybe you are coming to like, it's coming to this peak, and I feel like Spirit is trying to get you prepared for this, but some of us might not be ready. Okay, Spirit is saying like, okay, like that Magician card, again, I was harping on being prepared. This is energetically, this is, you know, getting your space prepared, like whatever it is that you need to do. Studying, this is not to scare you or give you anxiety. This is more about you understanding what is coming to prepare you so that you understand this push to the surface is going to happen, but it's not going to happen without you putting in your full and best effort towards your own healing and, you know, success, really. Okay, so there might be a little bit of shadow work involved. You know, there's always shadow work involved. But again, if you have been complacent in any area of your life, maybe a couple areas of your life, I feel like that will change. And as it changes, these huge opportunities are coming in as you kind of prepare yourself for them. So again, let me know how that resonates. Like this video if, you know, this makes sense and that you know what to do, or you know what I'm referring to. Share this with anybody who you think might need some guidance as well. And I appreciate all of you guys. I love you guys all so much. I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, pile 2. For all of you who chose, sorry for the noises. Let me know if these noises are like bugging you or if we're like okay with it. Maybe I need a mic. Okay, excuse me. Not my neighbors out here just looking like, so many of my neighbors have been out here just staring at me, and I'm just like, I'm just a girl with a YouTube channel, okay? Let me live. Okay, let's see. What do your spirit guides want you to know? I just saw glasses. That's funny because I saw glasses in the last reading as well. Some of you guys are needing a little bit of an adjustment to something. Do not drink poison. Ooh. Number 8, it says do not drink poison. It says do not do things you know are bad for you. Ooh, okay. All right, let's look at this card. For one, this green is like super, super standing out. And it feels very toxic, right? Very poison. So whatever bad habits you have going on for yourself right now, okay? Some of those things might be kind of inhibiting you. I do get a strong sense of possibly alcohol. This could be alcohol or like addictions or, you know, that type of thing for a lot of you. Okay, so if you have been kind of a little bit more indulgent in some of those things, I'm not saying to quit completely. I think it would be worth thinking about, okay, should I pull back? Especially if that's already been kind of on your mind, or maybe somebody else has already brought it up, or maybe you saw like, you know, something online that was talking about it. That is your guides speaking to you, and I feel like they have brought you here to kind of just put a little bit more emphasis on it. This doesn't have to be drinking or smoking and things like that. This could also be like overeating. This could also be, you know, not exercising. This could also be listening to people's like BS, lying. This could be cheating, stealing, like whatever it is that you have going on. No judgment. We're all here to learn, to heal. But I just feel like you are supposed to be kind of just reevaluating some of the habits that you have going on, because I also see maybe if you've been feeling a little bit blocked lately, maybe a little bit sad, or maybe you're not, your gifts aren't coming through as clear. Especially if your gifts aren't coming through as clear, I feel like anybody who chose this amethyst, your crown chakra might be very active, or you're trying to get it active, and things like smoking, drinking, that can all bring down our vibration to make it harder for us to do those things. So keep that in mind. I think maybe you're needing to take a different perspective, and that's more what the glasses are about in this pile. Okay, so Spirit, what else do we need to know, please? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. With the 4 of Pentacles, I really see that it's like you could be holding on to someone or somebody, some kind of energy, some kind of thing that is not necessarily serving you. Okay. Look at this 4 of Pentacles, the way that she's holding it. She is like not letting go for nothing. Okay, I really feel like you are being asked to kind of consider, understand what things in your life that you're needing to walk away from, that you are needing to kind of quit. I heard addictions again. So again, this doesn't have to be smoking and drinking. This could definitely still be something like, you know, overeating. This could be, you know, watching too much TV and not doing anything else. Like very much, I really feel like we're just being asked to kind of look at our cups here. Are these cups full? You know, are these cups full? And if they're not, it's time to walk away from them. If this situation, if this, you know, whatever habits these are, if they're not serving you, okay, these also might be something that you have had a long time struggle with. Okay, with the 6 of Cups, this is something that you could have struggled with for a really, really long time. Something that either started because of your childhood, like maybe, you know, it's like a coping mechanism for you, or maybe, you know, you got started really early and that you just were never able to stop. This could be like a family situation where you saw somebody around you doing this type of thing, and so then it had become like a habit for you in a way, and you just aren't able to stop. I feel like you're really being asked to kind of consider that. Like, just because it's been happening to, you know, people in your family or whatever, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily for you. And that doesn't mean you need to be chained by those decisions and by those old habits that you have, right? Let's get another card. Spirit, what else? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles being reversed kind of gives me this sense of, I feel like you know what this is, or at least have an idea, and whatever it is that you're kind of thinking of when I said, you know, addictions and whatever you thought of first, or if there were several things, that's probably it. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah. Spirit just showed me a light bulb, so I feel like, yeah, that whatever you thought, yes, that's it. So don't question it. I feel like you might have already kind of identified this problem, and I feel like, but I get this sense of you feeling a little bit, I feel like you haven't been taking it seriously, is the notion that I'm getting from this Seven of Pentacles reverse. I really feel like you have kind of like been like, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't eat like a dozen donuts a day. Like, you know, maybe that's not the best. And then you just still continue to do it. I really feel like your spirit guides, not gonna lie, okay, you guys know I'm a little bit of a spirit guide whisperer. I'm a medium, so I feel like some of y'all spirit guides is looking at you a little bit sideways. Kind of like this. Look at how homegirl's looking. I'm getting that energy from the spirit realm, right? It's like they kind of looking at you like, okay, you said you was gonna quit, but did you quit though? Four of Wands reverse. With the Four of Wands, I just heard a voice say, and that's why you're not getting what you want to get. So if there are some blockages in your life, there's something happening. I feel like these habits and things that you have going on may directly or indirectly be affecting, you know, that aspect. I get it's just like not only an addiction, but maybe like a distraction of sorts. Maybe you have been distracting yourself. I'm surprised the Devil didn't come out. The Devil came out in the last pile. Five of Wands. It's like you were trying to take this approach like, oh, maybe if I just ignore it, it'll go away. But Spirit is saying like, no, you're needing to take action. I wouldn't be surprised if Swords came out or the Knight. It really just feels like Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, for some of you, and use your discernment, some of you are needing to reach out for help. Ooh, I almost feel like crying. Wow. You don't have to, you know, let me know how, but let me know if this resonates for you, even if, you know, you don't mention what pile. I feel like some of you guys are needing to reach out for some help for this. And that could be just a friend, or for some of you, this could be, you know, like a rehab program or something like that. I just heard like somebody got off the wagon. So maybe you guys have already done that. Maybe it's time to consider possibly doing it again, or just really reconsidering your choices, because I just see like this lull, this kind of, not necessarily confusion, but like just a general, like, it feels like a flat line. It feels like a no progress kind of thing. It feels very, I think I said this word in the last pile too, but lackadaisical. It feels very lackadaisical, like just like, ho-hum, like, you know, maybe. But I do feel that you're needing to kind of step up a little bit more and be a little bit more serious about whatever action it is that you need to take in this. I'm going to get one more tarot card and then I'll pull an oracle. One more tarot card. What else do we need to know about this for pile 2? Ace of Cups. I really get this sense of you needing to take care of yourself. Like, the Ace of Cups for me is it's a card about self-love and self-care and being able to pour into yourself, because the Ace is like a 1 in tarot. The Ace is like the beginning, and I would argue and I would say that beginnings start with you. Beginnings start with you and your choices and what you want to do. So I really feel like it is the time right now to pour into yourself, and however that might look, whether that's stopping drinking, stopping eating so much. And for some of you guys, this might not be such a serious thing. Like, it might not be like a drinking problem or whatever. That was a very specific portion for some of you. But for some of you, it might just look like needing to get out and exercising a little bit more, or like cutting down your internet usage, or, you know, making sure that you get outside enough. Like, it's like the simplest things, but like the things that are going to make all the difference in the impact. Okay. Sorry, I'm like shooing away these mosquitoes. It's fine. These two cards came out. The Storm and the Judge. That's so interesting. Okay, we have the Storm and the Judge. Two very dark cards. This is interesting to me. The Storm feels very chaotic, obviously, right? Feels very chaotic. There's a lot going on in this card. It's kind of dark. There's like this slash in between. I feel like maybe I'm seeing somebody, like, some of you guys are really deep in some kind of possible like depression, or, you know, this, I just heard fantasy land. Okay, so some of you guys are really, honestly, this, I wasn't expecting this pile to be this intense, but some of you guys are really in this sense of delusion almost, where it's like you don't even understand how much these things are kind of affecting you. And I think you're really needing to kind of consider, I would journal about this if you guys could, like, just kind of, especially if you don't necessarily know what I'm talking about, or like don't understand how it applies. I would say too, to keep your eye out in the next couple of days for other signs or confirmations of what this could be for you. Like, I feel like it's going to become more blatantly obvious to you now that you have received this message. And then the Judge feels very much like it's time to make a choice. It feels like the Judgment card. It feels like, okay, you know, you have gone through this storm, or you could be in it right now, or you have gone through it before. It's time to make a choice. What do you want for your life? How do you want things to end? Or, you know, how do you want things to proceed to, you know, grow and elevate? I saw a rainbow in one of these cards as I was picking them up. So this is going to be your last oracle card. I feel like this, whatever happens here, this card, for some reason, I feel like this is almost going to be like them showing you what you can or could have if you are to kind of take control, like be the judge, be the boss of your life, and like understand what it is that, you know, you really need to kind of change. And again, this doesn't have to be serious as addiction for some of you guys, but I do feel like for a very select few it could be. And you're just needing to look at, you know, take a clearer look at it, get a better perspective, and be able to, I heard the word shine. Love where you are. Number 24. Love where you are. Okay, so this lets me know that some of you guys have already kind of done this. Some of you guys are already kind of in this way, and I get that you are supposed to just keep going. You're supposed to keep fighting. You are supposed to not give up. Okay, this is encouragement. This is like, I feel like maybe some of you guys have recently like realized all of this, kind of like, again, I saw that light bulb again. This has recently kind of just went off in your head, like, you know what, I really need to stop doing this. And you have already started to take the action towards changing this behavior. And Spirit is telling you, keep going. Keep going. Just because you may not see like a whole bunch of progress or whatever, baby steps are better than no steps at all. Okay, one step is better than no step at all. Whatever it is that you can do, please do it. I feel like crying right now, so this might be kind of emotional for some of you guys. I want to say good job. For those of you guys who have taken any steps towards like improving this or, you know, working on this, I know that things are hard. But good job. Good job. Keep going. Okay, it says, love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So again, this is really just about you understanding that I'm looking at a little gecko. It's so cute, the little gecko. Gecko, do you have something to say? He's looking at me. Hi, he just turned his head. That's so funny. I really feel like Spirit is just asking you to reconsider where it is. There's another one, another little lizard. So geckos or, you know, lizards, that type of thing might be a spirit animal for you. Keep your eye out for those. There's like 2 and they're so tiny. Hold on, let me see if I can like show you guys. Hold on. Do you guys see it? Look at the little lizard. Hi, buddy. Do you have anything to say to anybody or what? No? Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you guys that. And then there was another one too over on the side. But the overall message for this pile, again, is to stick with it. Stick with it. You're doing great. Don't let up now. Don't let up now. I feel like this lizard is like very important for some reason. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys. I also just saw a sun. So for some reason the sun might be some kind of confirmation. And I just saw the number 17 as well. So again, if you have taken your steps towards this already, Spirit does want you to know that you're on the right path. Please let me know how this resonates for you. I would love to hear it. Again, you guys are so strong. You are doing so well, and keep going. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Last but certainly not least, you might have watched some of the other piles. That last one, number 2, was kind of intense. I was channeling before I started your pile, and one of the messages that I was getting, I saw some clouds, and then I saw the sun peeking out, and then I also got like this sense of like some kind of truth being revealed, or some kind of realization happening, which a little bit sounds like last pile, so that's interesting. Here's your oracle card. We have choices. It says feeling blocked or restrained. If you were choosing between pile 2 and 3 and you haven't watched 2, I definitely would go ahead and take a look at it, if you feel called to do so, because this card heavily resonates with that. Number 6, karma. Choices, feeling blocked, restrained. It feels like maybe some of the things that you have done or are doing, maybe some of the choices that you have to make, decisions that you need to make, are feeling very restrictive, there's some kind of dilemma, but I do see some kind of truth or some kind of realization happening, for some reason I just heard within the next 3 weeks. So let's see a little bit more about your situation, a little bit more of Spirit's guidance. Ace of Wands reversed. Can I get something else on that? Page of Cups. Somebody could have been lying to you, pile 3, or you could have been lying to yourself, low key. You could have been lying to yourself about something. Sorry, my allergies. If you guys watch me on TikTok, especially on my lives, I go live almost every day on TikTok. My allergies, they're always doing the most. But anyways, I truly feel like this is some kind of truth that is now being offered to you, either some change of perspective, which again resonates with the last pile, but I feel like this is slightly different. You could have been lying to yourself about something, or somebody could have lied about something to you with this Ace of Wands. Reversed, we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords. I feel like whatever this is could have been just trying to protect you in a way. For some reason, I get the sense of like somebody's mother, so that might resonate for you in your situation. If not, that's okay, but that's for somebody specifically. These are general and timeless, so take what's yours, leave what isn't. But for some reason, I get this sense of like maybe somebody's mother lying to somebody, almost as a protective mechanism, right? Or you lying to yourself, almost kind of like in defense of yourself, or just I'm getting like this defense mode kind of thing. Very interesting. I just saw a pentacle. 2 of Wands reversed. And I feel like because of whatever this lie was, you are not seeing things clearly. Like it kind of changed your perspective on things. Okay, 2 of Wands reversed. The Magician reversed. For some reason, I feel like, not for some reason, because I'm psychic, duh. I really feel like this is about limiting beliefs. I really feel like this is about not feeling worthy enough to do something. I feel like this might be maybe, again, a mother figure is strongly resonating. It feels like maybe your mother wasn't very encouraging, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a mother. It could be anybody. And again, this could be you to yourself, but like, you know, it usually starts somewhere. You might want to watch my inner child, kind of like shadow work, pick a card if that's resonating for you. I feel like there might be a message for you in there. Yeah, Spirit just showed me an envelope. So yeah, definitely might be a message for you in there if you haven't watched it already. Or if you feel like rewatching it, that might be a thing as well. But I get this sense of you limiting yourself, or some kind of lie that you have told yourself, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you are not able to do what you need to do, that you are somehow inferior, somehow cannot reach your goals. Like, those are all lies. Those are all lies. And I feel like there's like this big wake-up call that is very, very prominent, and Spirit is wanting to tell you, like, no, that's not it. Like, I feel like maybe you guys have been playing small. Maybe you have been, you know, just listening to what other people have to say about you, and Spirit's saying, like, no, not anymore. It's time to stop. Stop that. Exactly. Walk away from it. And I feel like maybe some of you guys are getting some of these people or energies out of your life. You guys are deciding to leave those things behind. Start anew. Understand that, like, you can't live your life that way. Okay? For some of you who came from pile number 2, that could be what that addiction or, you know, this bad habit is for you. Self-loathing, I just heard. Self-loathing, maybe a little, like, not so much self-respect or self-worth happening here. I just feel this sense of you needing to, I just saw a string of pearls. I just feel like you are really needing to understand how worthy you are, how precious your life is, and if somebody, including yourself, has lied to you about that, I am here. Your spirit guides are very, very present, and they are letting you know that's not true. That's not true. Maybe there is something that you're wanting to go for, some big dream, and you feel limited, like you can't do it. Not true. Not true at all. I just really feel like this pile is being asked to understand that you're more powerful than you realize. 4 of Pentacles. Again, this card I think came out either in the second or first pile. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're making it all the way through this video, you watched all of it. You're holding on to something. You may have I feel like for a lot of you, this could be in some way your parents or other figures in your life at a young age kind of told you that you couldn't do something, or you were made to believe that something was unattainable, unrealistic, that, you know, you weren't going to make it. Maybe there's some kind of career that you wanted to pursue and they told you that you couldn't do it. But I feel like you are being prompted by Spirit at this time. I'm seeing all these birds to soar beyond those expectations that anybody has had of you. Sorry, my allergies are going nuts. But I also I see this no parking sign. It says no parking, cornered to here. No parking. Don't, like, when I see no parking signs a lot, and some of you guys might be getting this message from your spirit guides and not even realize that it's a message. So I'm happy to, like, confirm that this is a message for you. If you see no parking signs, like, and they just stick out a lot to you for some reason, that is Spirit telling you, do not let off that gas. Do not park. Do not pump your brakes. Might be some throat chakra blockages as well. Maybe you're needing to speak up for yourself. Spirit is telling you, go ahead and do that. Do not let up. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Listen. No, you are supposed to pass go. You are supposed to pass go. Go. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do we have for pile 3? The Sword. Okay, for me, this is feeling very much like truth. This is feeling very much like you fighting through all of this darkness, this shadow aspect, this What'd I say? Shadow. Sword, shadow. You're fighting through this. You are fighting through this heavily. You are understanding who the heck you are in your life. Like, you are being called to receive. You are being called to put on your crown. If all of this is like heavily resonating for you, go watch pile 1 as well if you felt called. I feel like a lot of you might have watched all of the piles, or at least 1 and 2, or a combination of 2 and 3. I feel like a lot of you watch multiple piles, which always happens in my videos for some reason. Keep that in mind. But this is so interesting because we also have the Bridge, which is a card. It's a message that I remember channeling in one of the other piles as well. Like, they were really drawing my attention to the Bridge. Like, it is time for you to, like, get over Bridge, get over whatever it is, like, make it to your destination. I feel like that might also be kind of see this rainbow in it as well. You kind of look at like this and like that, it like looks like a rainbow. I feel like these 2 hands are also feeling very representative of your spirit guides. You hear those sirens in the background. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting to like help to rescue you in a way. They're wanting to come to your aid, but you have to be able to let them in too. And for a lot of you, that's going to include doing the shadow work first. If you guys are having a hard time connecting to your spirit guides, please let me know. I would love to do like a session with you. I have a lot of content all over my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube on how to connect. And I also, I do monthly workshops. We're not doing one this month just because it's going to be like a busy month, and I'm also taking vacation this month. If you are seeing this in June, if you're not, then disregard. But I will have like workshops where we work on your third eye and your crown chakra, and like being able to kind of open up and expand and understand the messages that you're receiving. So I really, really would encourage a lot of you guys to check out that content or book a reading if you are not able to kind of figure it out by yourself. Yeah, definitely check out my content. Because I just feel like you are just really needing to fight through this, and your spirit guides are like, hey, we're here. We're helping you. This Bridge feels very much like, hey, we're here. We're going to help you. I just saw a lizard. That happened in the last pile. There's hella lizards just jumping all around. Leap frogs over here. Might be some kind of confirmation. What'd I say? Listen, I couldn't make this up if I tried. And I just heard, do you know what I just heard? I just heard, I'm so proud of you. And I was about to just say it, and I was like, why do I want to say that? I think that's your spirit guides. They're saying that they're proud of you, okay? This is number 47. It says connect to source. Is that just what I said? Listen, anybody who doubts psychics and like people with these abilities, like, they could go to hell. Because listen, there is no way. There is no way. Anyway, connect to source. It says go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift to attract what you want. Create the shift. You have to understand. I talked about this in another pile. You have to understand that you are in control here. More than you know. You are so strong. You are so powerful. You have everything that you need. You just need to put it together a little bit. Okay? Open up your crown chakra. Do some meditation. Make sure that you're drinking your water. Make sure that you're moving your body. Connect to your spirit guides. If you haven't watched the Claire's video to understand what Claire's you have, psychic abilities, that might kind of, the fact that bug was like flying in my face, that could be something that is constantly kind of coming up for you. And I feel like spirit is telling you like, okay, but now you're needing to make the conscious effort to do it. So please do. And if you're here and you're watching this, you're in the right space. That's what all of my content is about. Literally. So if you haven't already, subscribe. What is you doing? Subscribe. Join the tribe. I hope that this has made sense for you, and I hope that this has given you some motivation. Your guides are proud of you. I just saw a freaking lizard jump from like one little prong of the fence to like the other, so I feel like you are making leaps and bounds, Froggy, lizard boy, whoever you are. This reading has been so interesting doing it outside. Let me know if you guys like this. Let me know how it resonates. Please give it a thumbs up if you could, so that more magical beings like you and me can see it out there in the world and get their messages from their guides. We open up these crown chakras, boo. We doing the dang thing. Sign up for a workshop. Check out my website. Let me know how this resonates. I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.